It's just all the way down. I mean, we can keep saying this all day, Sagar.
Well, the players have shook hands with each other and the game has begun. We have the Sicilian defense on the board, and all those who are following this broadcast since last few days know that Sicilian is an aggressive opening.
And of course, looks like we have Moscow. It was going to be maybe a knight or Sicilian, but he chooses the Moscow, which kind of avoids a lot of theory here. This bishop b5 check makes play kind of easy and simple, where black, on the other hand, is trying to complicate things. This is why, we've played this Sicilian defense with 1 to c5 to imbalance the game.
Right, and Hikaru brings his bishop backwards. He's trying to keep as many pieces as possible. And look at this way, the strategy of playing. He brought his bishop back, made it slightly passive, then pushed his pawn 1 square forward, kind of locking in that bishop.
Yeah, locks in the bishop there and then moves the knight around, moving it backwards. Like, don't try this at home, guys. Even the engine's like, what are you doing? Of course.
Hikaru, what's up? Did you want to play the other knight there?
Right, yeah.
Well, I guess the idea is, James, to push the pawn and maybe make a square for your knight here.
That's exactly what
he
he did.
Pushes the
F-pawn, the F-pawn. That's exactly what I was thinking there. Move that knight around to push this F-pawn and go F5. Maybe, is he really feeling G4, G5? You might as well do it.
Oh my goodness. Well, James, you know Hikaru very well. Yeah, he's your good friend. And
yes.
What would you say about his style? This one, knight d2, f4. Is he just playing with the mindset of Alireza here?
You know what? I actually remember a Magnus type of interview, and he was just talking about, in this day and time, you just want to get a game.
And you can see Hikaru's expressions. He's shaking his head. He's unhappy. He needs to make a move. He takes the bishop.
Takes the bishop instead. Pawn takes. He did not like pawn takes, king takes, and maybe we saw a king f2 there, but he didn't want to go for this line. In fact, he says, I have better chances trying to salvage by getting rid of this bishop.
And you know, Alireza has both the moves are so good. Look at him entering with his king here.
Oh my
James,
goodness.
this king
might be GG, guys.
is going to simply chop off all these pawns. Hikaru Nakamura is staring at defeat here.
In fact, did you know that the king is the strongest piece on the board? They're like, win only in the end game. In the end game.
Oh, look.
What a
Oh,
move.
my God. Hikaru is saying basically to Alireza, if you trade the rooks, it's me who's actually winning here with my outside pawn.
Wow.
So, Firouzja has to take the pawn here with his rook. He mustn't take.
Don't
Yes,
be hasty.
of course,
And
he
goes.
takes
He
it.
goes for it. Wow. And Hikaru moving very quickly here. Very quickly. He has
That's
no
what
time,
has
really.
happened. Take, and king moves in. James, what do you think is Black's next plan here? Because Hikaru is going to sit here, defend everything. How does Black break through?
That's a good question. This is like Deveresky page 725. No, in fact, there is not on the 725 pages, but it is in one of the three rook in-game chapters here. Black just plays a nice move, f5 here, which he pushes the pawn and just saying, hey, you know, you move this rook, your rook is actually tied down to the second rank. And if you move it off the second rank, then I'm going to really gobble up the pawns there and win the rest of the game. So we're going to push our pawns.
Beautiful move. He just cannot take this because once the rook enters, this falls, a check is coming in. So Hikaru essentially has to wait. But you know what, James? If you wait here, I will nonetheless push my pawn forward.
Anyway, and it has made threats a5, but then maybe a c4, even d4, really anything for is going to be good here.
Just push the pawn. Why
yeah, f3,
not?
oh, man, even
Look at
better.
this. If you take here
Oh
with
my
the pawn,
goodness.
then my rook comes in and you're going to lose this pawn.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And I think Alireza might go, oh, he's going for your move, d4 first.
Anything for, and anything 3. f3 was a beautiful move as well. d4 is really nice here. It's a zugzwang, or zugged out, as I like to say here. Zugzwang, very strong game here, and nice in-game, as Black's pieces are just better in the in-game.
And he has only 1 minute and 10 seconds left here. Alireza Firouzja has 4 minutes on the clock, and this is the perfect moment to push your pawn forward. Hikaru knows that the writing is on the wall. This is game over.
f3 might actually give some chances after pawn takes.
Yes.
He plays it, takes.
He plays it.
If rook
Let's
takes,
see.
there's rook e5, rook f1, and king
No,
e2.
but James, we need to give this check. And then
Yes.
when you take it, I take, king takes, and this is exactly what Alireza is calculating. Move in,
Check.
take here,
Take,
here. I take your pawn, you push it forward, and here is the beautiful move. I can push my pawn, but I can also do it.
He goes for it, it's on the
plays
board.
He plays it.
In
check,
game.
takes.
In game.
Oh, the calculation is right.
Oh, there it is. And the
What a
resignation.
move.
Oh, my goodness. And Hikaru storms away there.
just moves
Understood. Wow. Alireza playing out of his mind here, able to beat Magnus and also Hikaru here.
They call him the
Oh, my
Crown
goodness.
Prince Alireza for a reason.
Wow. For the Shervini